Nigel Farage will lose the next general election because of something that doesn't show up in the headline polling figures. The problem with these polling figures is that they only measure the chances of a party winning on one dimension. They only ask the question, if there was a general election tomorrow, who would you vote for? What these figures miss is the depth of feeling about different parties. It's what I call rainy day voting intention. So in other words, if it was raining tomorrow and you really didn't feel like going out and voting, who would inspire you to go out and vote? And of course that works as a negative as well. If it was raining tomorrow and you really didn't feel like voting, who would inspire you to go out and vote so that they definitely would not win power? And that is where Nigel Farage is inspiring as many people to vote against him as he is inspiring people to vote for him. What's fascinating about Reform is that we've never had a political party in the UK before that has never held national office, and yet the people are as strongly opposed to. So as you can see in this graph, despite 14 years of Tory chaos and Labour Party mismanagement over the last year and a half, where they have catastrophically failed to make any major gains, Reform is still the party that people are least likely to vote for. 47% of respondents said that they would never vote for Reform. Even Labour, after the catastrophic year and a half they've had, are still only on 40%. And if you look at the parties that people are willing to lend their vote to, in other words, the ones that aren't their first choice, but actually they wouldn't mind voting for them to keep another party out, Reform are at the bottom of the league. If people are voting tactically, Reform is least likely to benefit from that. Most likely to benefit is the Liberal Democrats. In a five-party system with first past the post, it isn't enough to have supporters. You also have to ensure that your opposition isn't so opposed to you that they're willing to unite to keep you out of power. And actually, we've seen in France, Germany and the Netherlands that far-right parties that were leading in the polls were kept out of power because the opposition united against them. And I think this is the fate that awaits Nigel Farage and Reform.